Hello world, what's the deal, man? Back at it again with another little video, something, man. Just keep y'all tuned in, man. Everything happens for a reason, man. Everything happened for a reason. Um, this segment, man, I'm basically going, break down my views on custody, man. Um, the title, man, Deadbeats don't get custody, and what that means, um, to me, basically you have to get to a point in your life, man. You have to grind to get to a better point of protection, providing things of that nature, man. So when you're in a situation in your life and you're at the point where you're just now becoming a man, it takes a while to get your value and get your resources to the point where you can take care of yourself and take care of those around you. And at that point in your life where you're, just now starting out, that's going to be the hardest point to start from when you actually go and have a child before you even have these resources. So for those that basically you had the child first, and then it put a little extra motivation, a little hurdle into your story, because now you had to grind a little bit harder than everybody else. Me in particular, I was actually maybe the first or second guy in my group of friends to have a child, man. I had my first child at 19. So at that point in my life, man, I wasn't doing what a lot of my other friends were doing. And then you have to start realizing that you can always do more for your kids, and then in that point, man, you have to get to a point where you're able to just do for them. You know what I mean? So during that process, man, you may have to remove yourself from that situation and solely focus on getting yourself to the best version of yourself, where you're able to provide for yourself and those around you. So that basically means, man, that's the only goal, is making money and getting money. That's the only goal. And in reality, man, the reason why I say that is because when you create that narrative and you go and portray that, you may start getting backlash. You may still get, oh, he's a deadbeat. In my opinion, man, I think everybody I've ever came into contact with got some type of negative words, from their baby mother, and a lot of it can just be emotions, or and some dudes really do be deadbeats. I'm not saying that nobody's a deadbeat, there's levels to that statement as far as deadbeat, and that's something I'm gonna get onto in a different video. But with this video, if they have you on child support, you need to just pay the child support. That's it. And then the rest of your time, man, you want to get another job, whether it's a full-time job or a part-time job. You want to go get another income stream, so you can basically get on the right path to where you're able to go and be the best version of yourself. And sometimes, man, just working 40 hours, man, it's not enough. And we all know, man, even those without kids and they're just working 40 hours, they struggle financially, and they know that 40 hours ain't enough, man. So if you have another child depending on you, or sometimes even multiple kids, if you have that situation, you already know 40 hours ain't enough, man. So now you got to work 70, 80 hours a week. And after doing that for some time, now you build up the income to go and get the best apartment that you can get, so you and your kids can be comfortable. Now you can afford to go and get a lawyer and go get custody. So now you can't be a deadbeat if that whole time you were grinding to go get custody of your children, whether it's shared physical or full custody. A lot of people, I don't really recommend doing full custody. I know there's some situations where you have no choice, but a child should have both parents, man. So I think that's the goal. The number one goal is to allow both parents to have access to the child. But a lot once you get to that step, you're going to see that it was worth it. For those 2-3 months when you were called a deadbeat, and you don't, you know what I mean? Like now, you have that peace. You have that. You have the system is on your side to where, man, listen, I have my kids these days, and there's no one that can stop me from seeing my kids. And I think that's the most important thing, man, is that we have to get our power back. And it ain't just from single mothers or the child's mother. It's everywhere. It's from your income to your children to how you live, where you live at. And that's just everything. You have to become powerful, man. You have to regain all power to where everything is up to you, man, whether it's how much money you make that day. Because, employees, man, jobs, they cap you, man. You have to put that time in to get paid. Now, and if you have to start looking at other people and what they do, man, it's people that don't leave the house and still get money. So you have to change the way you think, because now money can be made without time. So what would you rather do? Work 8 hours just to cap off, or you don't have to leave the house and it's no cap? Like, no matter how much, whatever you're doing, your business doesn't stop. It just caps. It doesn't cap because, it's only 8 hours. No, you can make money outside of 8 hours without leaving your house. So that part, and then actually how much money you pay every month for where you live, whether it's renting from a landlord, or you have an apartment and you're splitting the rent with a roommate or a friend or a cousin. You still don't own that building, and you're liable to basically be in a situation where the rent can increase, or they can sell, the current landlord can sell that building, and now the rent is extra $300 a month, and you can't afford it. You know what I mean? So you always want to get your power back. You know what I mean? As far as even car loans, man, like you're paying to borrow a car, and technically, because it's your car, and you can go get changes to that car. You can go get a new system in that car and go get a new TV deck, but as soon as you miss a couple payments, they taking that car, man. So it's all about getting your power back and keeping it, man. And that's for every asset of life, man, is always be in a situation where you have the most power, man. And that starts with custody. You know what I mean? I think it gains respect from the single mom or the child's mom. They tend to respect your choice because it's a big commitment. You know what I mean? I didn't do it for the money. I did it for the time. You know what I mean? So as long as you do things for the right reasons, you have no reason to, feel some type of way or think something is going to change, man. Do what's best for you, because ain't nobody else going to, man. Peace.